So before I saw this movie, I thought the whole Team Stark, Team Cap thing was bullshit. Yeah, I'm Team Stark.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Open up my eyes! I never misspelled anything! Not one time! One time!
Captain America. This version. Welcome back to my Hilariocity segment. It feels good to be back. Captain America, 1990. You know, they tried. When I grew up, superhero movies were in a strange time period. DC Comics had did a great job with the first two Supermans and Batman, made by Tim Burton, but Marvel kind of was like, hey guys, hey, oh. They tried their live-action Spider-Man show, which as a very young kid I loved, but, you know, let's admit it, it's not very good. They had some success with Lou Ferrigno and Bill Bixby with their Incredible Hulk show, but pretty much everything else they tried was an absolute disaster. The Fantastic Four movie in the 90s was horrible. All of the Captain America movies up until that point were all terrible, and the 1990 version of Captain America was atrociously bad. In every conceivable way, it's like every choice they made was an absolute atrocity. My fondest memory with this film, in fact, the only fond memory that I have of it, is that I constantly saw that VHS tape for rent at Blockbuster. And I always picked it up and I looked at it and like, ah, oh, Captain America, this looks cool. And for some reason I never saw it until now. Steve Rogers in this film is played by Matt Salinger. I don't know why. Because this is the most uncharismatic Steve Rogers they could have possibly had. He has no energy to him. He's completely dull and lifeless. He is the most bland Captain America you could possibly imagine. It's not until recently with movies like Winter Soldier and Civil War that Captain America has really gotten a lot more popular in the eyes of some fans. This is when Captain America was that cornball cheesy idiot that we all loathed seeing. Red Skull is the villain in this film, and the makeup is a thing of beauty. If it were opposite day. He resembles a bloody turd. A big, crusty, hardened, blood-soaked piece of shit. So you guys know the story. Steve Rogers, back in the old days, had a girlfriend. He really liked her. He had some problems. He got turned into Captain America, and then he got attached to a rocket somehow and got launched into Alaska. And a little boy saw this happen and somehow was able to identify that on this rocket up in the sky, there's a man on it, and that boy grew up to be the president, and now an older, more refined version of the Red Skull, who somehow looks even more horrifying, has kidnapped the president, and Captain America, in today's time, has to find him. That's the plot of this piece of shit. When I watched this movie, though, I was excited for one reason. I was expecting some awesome, cheesy 1990 action set to some horrible music with god-awful sound effects. And I got that, but really not that much. The majority of this movie is like some weird soap opera. He meets the girl that he used to love, and she's old now, and she has a family that gets brutally fucking shot.
Dad! Where is he?
The majority of this movie is strange montage sequences with horrendous music choices. The entire sequence where Captain America realizes that he's in the future is hilarious. I laugh my ass off because it's like an Adult Swim parody of Captain America realizing that he's in the future. Also, Otis from Superman, also known as Ned Beatty, is in this film. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. He was probably like, I did a DC, I'll do a Marvel too. Oh shit! But let's go back to the incredible lack of action. This movie really is like an elongated TV soap opera with a couple random, horribly filmed action sequences with absurd multiple cuts. I mean, I thought quick cutting today was a problem. Look at this shit. It's the cheapest way of filming an action scene. Let's get the guy to do this role, but oh shit, the stunt guy, it's kind of dangerous. We don't really have that budget. We'll just have him do like 7 different takes and that'll work, right? That's how you make a movie, right? For an absurdly long portion of this movie, the biggest action sequence that happens is he breaks through the wall of a woman's restroom. And then when a sequence finally does break out, it's almost entirely in the dark and you can't even see what's going on. During the big finale where Captain America is trying to rescue the president, the part in the movie that I laugh the most at happens. The president's like, "Fuck you, I'm jumping off this cliff," and he just jumps and Captain America catches him, and Red Skull's reaction is the best. The final showdown between Captain America and Red Skull is amazing. This is the movie I want to see. This is right here. This is what I wanted the entire thing to be like. Unfortunately, the majority of this movie is strange montage sequences with 1980s music stuck in a 1990 movie because they were in this weird time period where they were like, wait, is it the 90s yet or is it still the 80s? And of course, I can't forget to mention the most iconic part of this movie.
Mr. President! Thanks.
Mr. President, thanks. So Captain America defeats Red Skull and his henchmen by throwing his shield and getting them both in one go. And after this sequence, I said to myself, wait a second, did I just see what I thought I saw? And I rewound it, and I'm almost positive that Captain America breaks the fourth wall. I am absolutely convinced that he is staring right at the audience, our horrified looks looking back at him, and he is thinking, I am some cool ass shit, aren't I? If that wasn't a hint at breaking the fourth wall, the very next scene absolutely is, where he turns around and looks directly at us again. And can we please talk about the end credits music? Except let's not actually talk about it. Liberty and justice, every free man's point of view. I have the best insult for this thing. Trust me, I've thought about it. This film makes Fant Forstick look good. Guys, that's my Hilariocity review of Captain America in the 1990 version. Okay. You know, sometimes I like to have fun in my reviews and I act angry, and I am angry, but right now I swear to you, this film pissed me off. It's so terrible. I mean, there's nothing redeeming about it. Captain America is a lifeless, uncharismatic, dull, bland idiot. Red Skull looks like a bloody turd. The romance is boring. It's a soap opera. The action's terrible. It's so bad. Never watch it. Ever. Guys, thank you so much, as always, for watching another Hilariocity. I'll have more retro rewinds and Hilariocities coming your way very soon. You guys are the best, and if you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.